What is a confusingly similar trademark? Confusing similarity is grounds for refusing a trademark. I'm Mike Steger. I'm a trademark and copyright attorney, conveniently, and I'm going to discuss confusing similarity today. I frequently have clients who call, or potential clients, and they say, I want this trademark. And I'll do a search and I'll say, well, there's a trademark that's very similar. And they'll say, no, it's not similar because there's this tiny thing that's different. Well, what does the Trademark Office look like if they're examining to see if something's confusingly similar? They will look to see if the trademark is similar in appearance, if it is similar in sound. So maybe it's a word trademark and it's not spelled the same way, but when you pronounce it, it sounds exactly the same. That's going to be considered similar. If the meaning of the trademark is the same, it could be confusingly similar. If you have if you're using a foreign phrase in a foreign language and it's identical to an American phrase that is trademarked, that can be found to be confusingly similar. And finally, if the commercial impression of the marks are similar, that is something that is going to be grounds for refusal as confusingly similar. And by commercial impression, it means if the relevant consumer looks at it and they think it's the same, that's going to be a problem. So for example, this is the A6 logo on my shoe. You could not take this and flip it upside down and then say, oh, well, this is completely different, because it's going to be found to be, it's the same impression. You couldn't take the Nike swoosh and reverse it and say, oh, well, this is completely different. Related topic when doing an analysis of confusing similarity is how closely related are the goods and the services. So if I want to use Acme as a trademark for vodka, and there's a registered trademark for Acme for cement, that's not going to be found confusingly similar, because nobody's going to expect to see someone selling vodka and cement in the same place. Well, hopefully they won't. But for example, if you have a trademark for T-shirts and pants, you're going to sell those goods, and somebody else has the same mark for an online store that sells clothing. That's going to be confusingly similar, because you would expect to find pants and T-shirts in an online store that sells clothing. There are a lot of nuances in a confusingly similarity analysis. I'm Mike Steger. I'm a trademark and copyright attorney. I look for confusing similarities with my clients. Be happy to discuss them with you.